We're live from the radio. Okay, we do have some skip rolling in here, so if you're out there, joining the gate, and we'll see where we can talk. We talked to a few places early this morning, but we'll see what's going on now, see if we got any propagation. Let's see if we got any propagation. How about a DX land? How about a DX land? Anybody out there copy this 612 skip junkie? 612 skip junkie, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. That was good to pick a quiet. I hear somebody out there coming back to me. This is 612. Listen. $612 skip junkie, we're breaking. How about a DX land? 612 on the side, listening. Not a lot of good propagation right now on this channel. Breaker channel, 612 skip junkie. We're trying from the North Pacific. Pretty quiet. Channel 6, train wreck. Not a lot of skip coming in. Let's try 28. How about that 804? How about an 804? A 804, 612 skip junkie, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. How about a DX land? Hey, DX land, 612 skip junkie, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. This is 612 skip junkie, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. 666. 666. I've heard him before. I think he might be in Victoria. How about a DX land? How about a DX land? 612 skip junkie, Gulf Islands in the North Pacific.
Somebody said their old piece of junk radio must not be working. I know that feeling. 804 radio, North Carolina, cruising all through.
804 sounding good, brother. 804 North Carolina, you're blowing smoke up here on the Gulf Islands. Cheers and 73s from the west coast of Canada.
Come on, 666. Let me see if I can get you on.
You came back to me, so. How about at 747, Indiana? You out there? 612 skip junkie out here on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Quiet.
I got 100% of that. Trip 6, working October 25, and you're going to let 2 people or something. I'm leaving it to you there. They're there 100% of the time.
Let's go to sideband. CQ, CQDX, CQDX, 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Calling CQ. This is 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Go to 41 and see what happens, folks. QSK?
Yeah, it was. It was definitely.
I'm on 415. Yeah, we're waving at you. We hear you out there. There's not a lot of skip coming in out here on the Gulf Islands. This is 791 out here on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific.
Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Is that correct, sir, that I'm hearing you?
QSL 791, 9 UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands out here in the North Pacific. What is your QTH?
Before, but I'm running barefoot here in the state of Pennsylvania, and you're coming in here about the 6 bars. sir. Go ahead.
Okay, you're in Pennsylvania. You're doing about the same here, my friend. We're, like I say, off the very far west coast of Canada in the North Pacific on the Gulf Islands.
Well, I lost you there. I guess we had it for a little bit there, but all the best to you out there on the west coast of Canada, north there. 729 Keystone.
All right, 729 Keystone State. 73s to you, buddy. Thanks for the comeback. 791 out here on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Stand by.
So you had to have heard of that.
Let's write this down.
When you said he faded out, he did fade down, but then he came in again. Yeah, well, he probably came in again when I had opened my big brother.
Got there. Yeah, we have Appalachia and Andy. Good to see you in there, bro. I just turned it on. I was shooting some skip this morning, and then I had to go out and do some stuff in the garden. So, but there is some skip coming in. Not a lot of skip here today. Seaweed, afternoon. Good to have you in there. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of skip coming in. I just talked to this guy in Pennsylvania. I'm just going to cruise to the dial. I'm on channel 41 right now, 415 lower sideband. Let's see what we got here. We'll go down a bit. 42. Sometimes 42 is a bit of a train wreck. 38 is always a train wreck, but today's really quiet. Let's go back to AM. See if we can break in on channel 32. Breaker channel. Breaker channel 32. Anybody out there in skipland, copy this 612. Yeah, this is 612 out here on the Gulf Islands. Really quiet, man. 612 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Not a lot of skip coming in. What's your 1020 out there? This is 612 Skip Junkie, Gulf Islands, North Pacific.
Hello, 612.
Yellow jacket in the Keystone. Yellow jacket, Keystone State. 612 Gulf Islands, Skip Junkie, North Pacific.
Where'd you go, Cap Chase?
Bring it back there, Yellow jacket, Pennsylvania, 612 waving.
Yeah, your echo might be a little much. It's running together.
Yeah. Came back to me.
You can take it down, though.
Came back to me, but that's it. So he did hear me. We're again now.
A little bit breezy at the moment.
Just cruising around the band on AM here, bro. Yeah, I'm on 915 right now. Actually, let's see if we can get out. Breaker DX land. How about a DX land? 612 Skip Junkie. 612 Skip Junkie on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Anybody out there copying skipland? We got any conditions today? 612 Skip Junkie on the Gulf Islands. 915. Breaker DX land. 612 Skip Junkie on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. We're calling. It's pretty quiet out there. I'm going to try channel 1. How about a 555 Arkansas? How about a 12? We're trying. How about a 555 Arkansas? 555 612 Skip Junkie. I don't think we're getting any Arkansas propagation today. Breaker DX lands, 12 Skip Junkie. We're trying. We're listening. There we go. I hear somebody out there coming back to 612 Skip Junkie. Bring back your 1020 out there. We hear you out there. We got a little bit of noise in there, but we hear you. Oh, good to hear you out there, Buckshot. We're waving at you, buddy. You're sounding good from West Virginia. Not a whole lot of skip coming in here, but you're making it through. Sounding good, man. Good radio. Making a good trip from Virginia, I'll tell you that. 612 out here off the far west coast of Canada waving. Enjoy your afternoon, and thanks for coming back to me. 612 Skip Chunky. We'll be reading the mail. Somebody else called me out there. Who else is coming back to me out there? This is 612 Skip Chunky. We're listening. Too noisy. Channel 16. Breaker channel. See if these guys can hear me. It's good to just be around the breaker channel. 612 Skip Chunky waving. I hear somebody out there calling me. This is 612 Skip Chunky. 612 Skip Chunky on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. I'm waving at you, buddy. What's your 1020? This is 612 Skip Chunky. We hear you good. 440 North Carolina. You're making a good trip out here on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific.
I appreciate the labor. I know you sounded good back in Carolina.
All right, you take care down there in North Carolina, and I do appreciate you coming back, buddy. Have a good evening or afternoon. Cheers and 73s. 612 on the side. Channel 24. Let's see if we can get these guys. Breaker channel. Weird skip today, man. Breaker channel. Breaker. Yeah, breaker 612 here, waving. Yeah, breaker channel. This is 612 Skip Chunky. We're waving at you out here on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. I'm back at you, 612 waving. Yep. We got 612 here, 612 Skip Chunky. 612 Skip Chunky, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Not good conditions today. Breaker channel, you copy this station, 612 waving. Nope. So quiet on the band. Station clear. CQ, calling CQDX, calling CQ, calling CQDX 9, UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific.
How about a UDX up there in the Gulf Islands, 1985, Shooting Star?
Shooting Star, I think you said 385. What's your QTH?
State of Virginia, you got the State of Virginia, 1985, Shooting Star, right back to you.
Shooting Star, 1985, State of Virginia, sounding Q5 up here, buddy.
Hey, Roger that. You as well, sounding really good from the Gulf Islands. First time talking to you up that way. I am friends with some guy up there on Facebook, I know up on YouTube, he does TV radio videos, and does Watergate and stuff. He's up that way too, knew he had about to have a talk to him for a long time. And you sounding fantastic, you're 30 over TVs, and you sounding great on the Toll Magnum tonight.
Well, that could be me because I'm shooting a live gate right now, and I do have a YouTube channel, a video gate channel, and I'm running live right now. This is Jungle Joe C Video Gates is my channel, and you have 791 Joe here off the far west coast of Canada on the Gulf Islands.
No doubt about it, Joe. This is Shooting Star Justin on it, and Justin Partridge. I used to talk to on live chats. No doubt. First time talking to you, bud. I'm talking on my serial Tornado 2016 antenna, and I'm running my Magnum S9. Go ahead.
Sounds good, Justin. I know exactly who you are, buddy. You're sounding Q5 up here, bro. I'm running a live gate right now on my YouTube channel, so if you tune in, you can see how loud you sound. I'm actually holding the camera up to the screen too, so I'll upload this video a little bit later on. But you're sounding good, really nice sounding station.
I appreciate it. It's been a really good radio. I got this freebie. I was lucky to get it for free. And we just put the antenna up higher this year, and we're working on the 4 element beam here pretty soon. So I appreciate it, Joe. It's nice to talk to you for the first time over the year, and it's a beautiful sunny evening here. It finally got nice and sunny, and it's been raining all day long. We've been getting really downpours of rain, but no twisters.
39
nothing
on.
like that. But it's been a pretty mild winter. We only had about 1 inch of snow, and that was about it. But now it's everything's starting to come up in the garden. Go ahead.
You gotta love spring, Justin. You have to love spring. You got good weather out there. The rain is good for the garden, keeps everything nice and green and happy. It's currently 58 degrees here. It was a little cooler today. Yesterday we were in the 70s, up into the 70s, but today is only about 58 degrees, 58.8, with more clouds. We had sunshine, but some clouds have come in, so I don't know if there's any rain in the forecast. Still not so bad for this far north.
Hey, Roger, on that.
Anyway, thanks for coming back to me, Justin, and I'm glad you made my video gate, brother.
Roger, thanks for coming back, and great contact. No doubt about it. Keep on doing what you're doing. I enjoy your videos, and I definitely subscribe to mine. 1985 Shooting Star, State of Virginia, 73s. I'm on the charges, so I'm not doing the video. Next time I definitely will. 73s.
Okay, I'll put your name in the title of this live stream too. Shooting Star, 1985 Virginia. You look for this live gate. And I do actually have, like I said, I'm shooting one with my personal camera here too. So I'll try to get that one uploaded a little bit later on, or maybe tomorrow, and then I'll put your name in the title as well.
Hey, Roger.
Take care, buddy. Cheers and beers. 9 UDX 791 Gulf Islands out here in the North Pacific. We're QSX.
Hey, copy on the Gulf Islands. I appreciate it.
Take care, bud.
Good show.
Good to make contact. That is a good contact. A viewer in Virginia, Justin. I'm in the right place at the right time when that stuff happens. That is super cool. I like contacts like that. So let me get them in my logbook here. Logbook. Well, that's very good contact. That made my day to get in on the live stream. Hey, it's the last day of the month today. Very cool. Anyway, we don't have a lot of viewers in there, but thanks for tuning in. A couple of viewers we do have. Let's see where else I can talk. QSK. QSK, UDX 791, QSX. QSK. Breaker channel. Breaker channel.
I'll follow you if you screw up. I'll screw up too.
Breaker. Break channel 40. Breaker channel 40. We making it out today. This is 612. Breaker channel 40, 612. Trent. Oh, they left the building. These guys always talk on AM on channel 40. How about a DX land? How about a DX land? 612 skip junkie. 612 skip junkie on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific.
Hey, 612, where are you out in the Gulf Islands?
I heard somebody coming back to me there. Bring that back. 612 skip junkie, Gulf Islands out here in the North Pacific.
Ken Roger out there in the Pacific. Well, this is old John the Baptist, southeast corner of the state of Ohio. You sounding real fine.
Hey, John the Baptist, you're sounding real fine too. You sound like a local out here. Our islands are located off the far west coast of Canada.
West coast of Canada.
Sounding good, John. You got a loud sounding signal out here, considering there's not a lot of skip coming in today.
Well, you're sounding pretty good out here. I'm just running straight over radio. I was kind of talking to a neighbor, but you're sounding good this way.
You as well, my friend. I'm just talking to you on an Antron at the moment, 15 feet off the ground.
Well, that Antron's working. I'm running an old 4-element quad up about 50 feet.
Sounds good, John. Sounds good. That 4-element quad is doing a job for you. All right, buddy. I don't want to tie it up. Cheers to you out there in the Buckeye State. Thanks for the comeback and enjoy your skip shooting. 612. We'll be on the side out here on the Gulf Islands.
All right. Thank you very much for the comeback.
Cheers to you, bud. Oh, we got more people in there. Here, I better read the mail. Man. I haven't done a live stream in here for a while. I was at, hey, Justin, there you are. 1985 Shooting Star. Did I see 1989 or 1985? Was that 1985 Shooting Star? Yeah, 1985 Shooting Star. Put you in my logbook. Good to make the contact with you, Justin. And you sounded good out here, man. You're blowing smoke. Jesse, did you hear Bill C-11? Wonder how they affect your YouTube. I don't know. I wonder, man. Bill C-11 did pass thanks to the dictator that has destroyed Canada. I'm so done with that dude. Yeah, I know they're trying to repeal it. Repeal, what do they call it? The conservatives. But it's already passed. So I don't know how it's going to affect mine. I mean, I do have Canadian content here. And in my tag words, I always put Canada. So hopefully that helps. Anyway, good to have you in there. Jesse, Seaweed, Justin Partridge from Virginia. And in brighter news, my mom's making turkey. Oh, turkey and stuffing. Nice. We just, we just went to the grocery store and bought 2 bags of groceries. Okay? 2 bags of groceries would cost over $400. I'm not kidding you. This is no lie. I worked for that grocery store part-time as a retirement job. We saved $269 on the groceries. All right? So we spent about $167 for 2 bags of groceries. Saved $269, add $269 with $167, and that's what is that, $400? So for 2 freaking bags of groceries, unbloody believable. Anyway, I just want to let you guys know our place will be on the market here for sale. The real estate was here a couple of days ago for about 3 or 4 hours, taking lots of photos, and then the sign will be out in front of the house in a couple of weeks. So we are putting it up for sale. We are planning on moving. I don't know exactly where. I mean, we got Mexico in mind, we got Costa Rica in mind, we got Big Island over there. Big Island, when I say Big Island, I'm talking Vancouver Island, near the ocean. So anyway, holy moly, groceries are so expensive over here, dude. You have no idea. But I get 40% off. I get 30 and 40% off. So we save a lot of money. Thank God. That's the only reason I work at the grocery store. Salt Spring Island is a very expensive place to live. I hear somebody on, I'm on channel 915 AM. Rager channel 612 Skip Junkie. 612 Skip Junkie on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. We're waving.
Good evening, 612. Transistor around Georgia, waving.
Oh, you come in there like gangbusters, my friend. Always good to hear you out there, Transistor. You are, well, I'm not going to say it's a train wreck out there today. It's pretty quiet on this end, but you're lighting up all the bars on this RCI. Sounding good, brother. I hope all is well down there in Georgia. Always good to hear you, my friend.
Yes, going good down here. We've had 15-mile-an-hour winds all day. It's been a windy city here. Take care, 612. Good to see you. We'll be standing by.
All right, Transistor. Cheers to you, buddy. Always a pleasure, and thanks for coming in there and saying hi. 612 Skip Junkie out here in the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. We're listening. And then it's quiet again. Okay, let's read the mail here. Transistor, I got to put him down here too. These people I got to put in the title of the video. Transistor. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. I would choose Mexico over Costa Rica since Mexico is more developed. Yeah, I don't know. And you know what? The thing is, Justin Partridge, you have yourself a safe move. Talk to you airway first. I'm so glad I went to that channel, Justin. It's just timing. I mean, I rarely ever talk on channel 39. So I just happened to be in there. You happened to be in there. And then you said you watched a guy that does YouTube up in this area. And well, that happened to be me. And you know what? You joined in the live stream. You made my live gate. So your name, you made a live gate, and I'm gonna put your name in the title of this video, so you can always find it. You can show your friends. You can see how good we're coming in. You're gonna have to go back a few minutes to see our QSO, but we're 28 minutes and 49 seconds into this, and a lot more of American conveniences. More American convenience. That's right too, Jesse. I also like Mexico more. Yeah, we're gonna see what happens. So we're gonna wait till we sell this place, because once we sell this place, we'll have enough coin to do what we want. And we're not in a hurry. We're not in a hurry to sell our place. I mean, if it takes a year, if it takes 6 months, we don't really care. We love it here, but we're ready to move on too. So I just hope I get out as good with my radio when I move to a new location. We've actually been looking at new houses over on Vancouver Island, probably the same latitude as southern Salt Spring Island. And we're looking at Salt Spring Island. So I think more of the plan is to get a place on Vancouver Island and then go down to Mexico or Costa Rica and check it out. But El Salvador is supposed to be good too. Yeah. Anyway, thank you, Justin, for coming in there, buddy. And happy skip shooting. Tonight we're having hamburgers for dinner. But you know what? I'm happy for you having that turkey and stuffing, man. That goes good any time of the year. It doesn't have to be Thanksgiving or Christmas or Easter. Turkey with stuffing is one of my favorites. Makes me sleepy, though. Makes me sleep. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get back into here with somebody. Let's see. Anybody else out there copy this 612 Skip Junkie, 612 Gulf Islands in the North Pacific?
612. Sound good. North Georgia. 226.
226 North Georgia, eh? Save the flowers for yourself, buddy. You sound like a way up here in the North Pacific. All right, 226 Georgia, 73s to you, buddy. And have a good evening. 612 on the site. All right, there we go. A little bit of skip. I wonder if I can get back to my friends in Arkansas. Jesse, I wish I could move to Mexico, but I'd go to Costa Rica or Chile, maybe. Yeah, Costa Rica's nice too, but you know what? They're bringing in that digital currency stuff too, and that's another thing we think about. I mean, that's what they want to do here in Canada. Trudeau, dictator, is really pushing for that stuff. It's just absolutely crazy. But anyway, it's going to be sad leaving this place. I've been in this house 30 years now, and it's a really nice. This area is absolutely beautiful. This area is Salt Spring. We're on the very northern point, walking distance to the beach. A little bit farther up, you can walk to another beach. It's probably about a 20-minute walk to another beach, or maybe a half-hour walk. And then there's beaches all around us too. You can drive to. There's nature trails all around here. There's a big farm down the road with a produce stand year-round. It's so nice up here, and it's quiet. No neighbors to bother you. Nobody across the street, just forest and ocean, right? So we're going to move. Our plan is to move to a smaller, newer house and a smaller yard. That's the thing. Lower maintenance as we get older. And Wendy, you know, when I talk about it, says, do we really want to move when we're 75? I'm 59. She's 63. So let's just get it out of our system and do it now, right? So we don't have to worry about that when we're older. So that's the plan. We have 2 acres here, and there's 2 accommodations and a palm tree nursery. So this is a income earning property. It is listed as an income earning property. So so if somebody wants to buy the palm nursery with it, they can. If not, UDX 267. Good to have you in there from Alabama. I just talked to a guy in Alabama today. I think it was up on AM. But good to have you in there, waving at you into Alabama. Gotta love Alabama. Gotta love Leonard Skinner. Leonard Skinner, I think, is from Alabama. No, they're from Florida. I think Leonard Skinner might have been from Florida. But they sing Sweet Home Alabama, right? But good to have you in there, buddy. UDX 267, moderator. You're in blue. You got the wrench beside your name. And we have a fairly nice day up here. It's cooler than yesterday, but just under 60 degrees Fahrenheit. And the clouds have moved in. Yesterday in the 70s, which was not much nicer. So anyway, it'll be interesting to see our new location. I just pray that my reception is as good as this spot. It's kind of spotty here too, the skip. Yeah, yesterday felt hot here, but today's cold. Yeah, it's only 58 here. Let's see what else. I'm going to see where else I can talk. Let's see. Hang on. How about it? 555 Arkansas. 555 Arkansas. 612 skip junkie. Oh, I hear somebody calling. 612 skip junkie breaking for the Razorback. How about it? 555 Razorback. 612 skip junkie break. How about a DX land? 612 skip junkie. 612 skip junkie. We're trying to make it out. Don't have very good conditions today. Let's see if I can get back to her. How about a DX land? A DX land. You copy 612 skip junkie on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. 612 skip junkie, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. How about a DX land? 612 junkie. We're waving at you. Hey, we hear you out there calling 612. We hear you calling out there 612. Bring it back, 612, waving.
612, 327 up here in Eastern Tennessee.
327 Eastern Tennessee. Hey, 327 Eastern Tennessee. You're blowing smoke up here. 612 Skip Junkie, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. We're waving.
Sure enough, got some drivers up here doing some local talking here, so I'll let you go. I didn't catch you 20, but 327 up here northeast of Knoxville, Tennessee. I'll catch you later.
All right, 327 Knoxville, Tennessee. Hey, 327, sounding good, man. Like I say, you got the hammer down. 612 Skip Junkie off the west coast of Canada. 612 Skip Junkie, Gulf Islands, far west coast of Canada. We're reading the mail. All right there, 327. Cheers and beers, buddy. Have a good one. 612. Read the mail. 327. That showstopper in there. That is showstopper out there. She makes a lot of noise. I think she's in Alabama. Spotty Skip here. Yay, yesterday. I prefer eating turkey and stuffing in the cold. Yeah, so do I. Tonight we're going to have burgers, sirloin steak or sirloin burgers. So I let Wendy barbecue them. She actually used to work at Mr. Mike's when she was younger, and she does an amazing barbecue burger and steak too. I'll throw them on there for her. I'll get the stuff ready, but she is an amazing barbecuer. I know most guys are barbecuers, but my wife knows how to barbecue. I'm going to see if I'm going to get back to this girl here. How about a showstopper? How about that showstopper? Is that you out there, showstopper? How about a showstopper? 612 Skip Junkie, Gulf Islands. Hey, showstopper, 612 Skip Junkie, North Pacific. How about a showstopper? How about a showstopper? 612 Skip Junkie, North Pacific. We hear you, man. You're blowing smoke out here on the Gulf Islands. 612 Skip Junkie waving. How about that showstopper? 612 Skip Junkie waving. How about a showstopper? How about that showstopper? 612 Skip Junkie. 612 Skip Junkie. Gulf Islands, North Pacific, waving. How's this radio making it out? 612 Skip Junkie, we're trying. She's making a lot of noise, but you don't have no ears on her. Channel 18. Yeah, she probably is drunk. She does sound that way, doesn't she? Too many wobbly pops. I'm not drunk. I'm drinking H2O. Yeah, so tomorrow the real estate guy's coming back with a drone. And he's going to do drone footage of our garden. Our garden would blow you away. So the real estate people were here for 3 or 4 hours the other day, and they were absolutely blown away. We have so many palm trees in our garden. She couldn't believe her eyes. He was blown away too, but she was just she was like boggled walking through this garden with all the exoticas. Having issues with his blood after his booster. Hey, doesn't surprise me, Jesse. There's another guy, a friend of mine that just recently passed away. Actually, she passed away from a stroke, a young girl, and she was all jabbed up. So you can't tell me that's not connected. Unfortunately, young, jabbed, dead. They call that sad. Pretty sad, isn't it, man? Pretty sad. I know. People just don't get it. They don't make the connection. They don't put 2 and 2 together, do they? Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad we're beyond that now. I'll never take it. I had that Chinese flu, like I said, June of last year, and my immune system kicked the crap out of it. Although it wasn't fun to have, but my immune system kicked the crap out of it. But yeah, no, that sucks, Jesse. I feel for him. You know, now maybe some of these people will be listening to us and they think, okay, we weren't conspiracy theorists, right? We're not conspiracy theorists. Clean my glasses, they're dirty. A lot of people are having problems now, man. It's funny. People that never did get that special medicine don't regret it. You know, there's no regrets. But there's a lot of people that took that special medicine, they regret it. I've never met one person that didn't take the medicine that does not regret it. But like I say, people that have taken it are regretting it. Many people, because they're having problems. Ah, there we go. I can see. My friend, nurse who has been down. Oh, wow. Cool. Yeah, I got a friend that moved down there from here, too. He doesn't have the special medicine in him, and he works for the oil fields. He used to work in Alberta, from Salt Spring, born and raised here. Now he's living in Texas, and I think he's really liking it down there. Texas would be a good place to be, a really good place to be. My oldest son used to live down there, you know. 2011 he moved down there, and he lived in very southern part of Texas, just west of Brownsville, Texas. And it was hot down there. Really, really nice. He married a girl from Texas. They're not together anymore, but the first time he got married, now he's with another girl. She was from Texas, born and raised. She's in Victoria now. CQ, UDX, CQ, 9 UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Channel 41, CQ, calling CQDX, calling CQ, 9 UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. You never know who's listening out there. Anybody out there copy this station in the Gulf Islands? 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. All right, UDX 267. Good to hear you in there. Good to have you on my live stream video gate. Good to have you as a moderator. You're blowing smoke up here as usual. Sounding good, 267 Q5.
You're out of your NASDAQ level on this end, but you get to make it on that stream. UDX 267, leave it 73, back up your way.
Thanks a lot there, UDX 267, Alabama. You're sounding good, brother. Sounding real good. Sound like a local. Don't have the greatest conditions today, but you're making it through. Cheers and 73s, and thanks for joining in. 791, we're listening. Cool. Thanks a lot there, UDX 267. Going to make sure I put you on the title of this video too. UDX 267, Alabama. Awesome. Good to have you out there, buddy. You sounded really good. I know you guys got some QRM happening down there, but 267, not a problem hearing you, man. You got a loud sounding station. What channel were we on? We're on channel 41. 415. Well, you know what? You're lighting up all the bars on the RCI, so that's a good thing. 415. You got a loud sound station in Alabama. I'm glad we have some conditions. She's doing stovetop stuffing. Oh, that's okay. You know what? Stovetop. Hey, I heard you in there. Not a problem, man. You're blowing smoke up here, 267. Not a problem. I'll make sure to put your name in the title of the video here, of this live stream. So, and you were coming in at the 45, just below the, I guess a minute before here. So probably the 44-minute mark, something like that. But you're coming in. We got you. 30th today. No, it's a 4. What am I putting third month for? It is the fourth month. Stupid me. It's going to be May tomorrow. Isn't that crazy? Tomorrow's May. Wow. I have to go start the barbecue soon. We're going to be barbecuing some nice burgers. No offense to you vegetarians out there. But anyway, no conditions. There's not a lot of conditions here today, 267. It's not like it's booming in everywhere. It's kind of like sporadic skip. But Alabama certainly coming in. Georgia. We got Pennsylvania, Ohio, North Carolina, and I don't know where else. And this morning we worked Europe. And where else did we work? I put a video gate on early this morning. And we've been getting some South Pacific stuff at night too. So, but yeah, the skip was a lot stronger a couple of weeks ago. It's changed a little bit, eh? Okay, let me just see. I'm going to go to, I'm on channel 42. QSK. I'm on channel 42. QSK. QSK. 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. CQDX, CQ, UDX 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Anybody out there copy? 612 or 791, we're trying. A739 Maui, A739 Maui. Kian, how you doing, buddy? 791 waving.
I like your sister. It's a Christian girl there. She's a Christian girl.
All right, 739 Maui. Good to hear you out there, Kian. 73s and aloha and a shaka wave to the Central Pacific from 791 in the North Pacific Gulf Islands. We're on the side.
You came out of nowhere, man. Hope you keep it well. Sounded great on the band. World Radio 739 back here.
Cheers and aloha.
World Radio 739. You have a real good one out there in the jungle, man. 73, folks.
739 Maui.
Oh, thank you, man.
World Radio 739 Maui heard me. He's up in he's up on Haiku. He's up in Haiku on Maui. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Maui before. Hey, Christopher, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining in the gate. Not the best conditions, but we did. Yes, we did. You 267. We did indeed. 739 Haiku Maui. If you ever go to Maui, guys, check out Haiku. I went ziplining up there. You know, we got married on Maui, Wendy and I, and we went ziplining. I think it was the day after our wedding we went ziplining. 425 and not the greatest conditions, but making a few contacts anyway. I thank everybody for joining in the gate. Like I say, we don't have the greatest conditions here in the North Pacific today, but that's just the way it goes when you're shooting skip, right? Sometimes you get out and sometimes you don't. Sometimes people can hear you and you can't hear them, and vice versa. I think it's the most annoying, Skip, when I hear somebody booming in and I try to call for them and they can't hear you at all. Do people send QSL cards on CB? How do you find someone's address? Yeah, they do. People still do send QSL cards. My last one I just got from France was it last month? I got some more from France. So now we just exchange emails. So if they want to get the address, you just get the guy's email, and then you can exchange addresses that way. It's easier, right? But back in the day, when back in the 70s and 80s, I'd have like a PO box, and I have a lot of QSL cards, lots of them. I have like a box downstairs full. There's probably maybe 3,000 in there or something from all people I've talked to that sent them to me, right? I'll show you my QSL cards.
I know you like this, so I was going to put it in there. Put yours in it. Hey, sound like you're talking me out of it, like you had plans for something else. I was going to say, guys,
Okay, so my QSL cards, and these ones I had made up in 1981. So mine look like this. They got the QSL card back on them, and then they look like this, right? Because I used to do a lot of shortwave listening, so they say shortwave around the world. 11-meter band on here, my number 791, and because I used to send these even to shortwave stations I would listen to, and they'd send me a QSL card from the shortwave station. So I also have, I'll show you here. Hang on. Let me show you something here. So these were made in Lexington, North Carolina. It used to be a QSL card company there. Let's see. Hang on, bud. Hang in there. Here's some other ones. These are like, I have my credit card, draft card, skip card. I forgot my QSL cards. Absent-minded here. Those are QSL cards. Bunch of those. They don't have the back on them, but they are QSL cards. And then I have these ones here. I have these in white as well. These are my other QSL cards. See? And then when I was a kid, and I have gold ones too. I've had a lot of QSL cards made. Back in the 70s, that was my handle. And it's so funny. I designed these when I was a kid. These are from the 1970s. I talked to a guy in Alabama, and his handle's the Goat Roper. And I actually have video gates of me talking to the Goat Roper on my live streams here, or actually on my video gates. But I have a gold one that I made before this, which was a different design earlier than this. This was the very second design that I made QSL cards. These ones were 1978, and then I had some from 1977 as well. Yeah. Hey, Elvis, 181. Good to have you in there. Elvis is in the building. Elvis has not left the building. Elvis is in. Oh, 2112 Florida's in there. Hey, Mark, how's it going there, buddy? Good to have you in there. 2112 Florida. CQDX, 9 UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. 9 UDX 791 Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. 2112's in there. 2112 Florida, not 2112 Reed in Carson City. Yeah, we do have some additions here, Mark, but not the greatest. It's pretty quiet, most of the band, right? Most of the band is pretty quiet here, Mark. See where I can get out here. CQ, calling CQDX, calling CQ. This is 9 UDX 791. 9 UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. 350 Northwest Florida, 350 Northwest Sandpile, 791 out here in the North Pacific.
Thank you, there, my friend. I've got you in there. Not real strong. You're coming and going, but I can hear you pretty good now.
Okay, I'm running on my Antron right now, only about 15 feet off the ground, brother.
Well, I wouldn't argue that a bit. It's doing a good job there, Roger.
Yeah, you're blowing smoke up here. Sounding really good on my live stream. I'm running a live stream video gate right now, so you're sounding good. What was your number again?
Hey, Roger, I got about half of that. I lost the second half, Roger.
Okay, Roger, on that. What was your number again in Florida? What part of Florida are you in?
Roger, 350, Possum 1, Paramount City, Florida. QSL.
All right, 350, Possum 1, Northeast Florida. Sounding good, brother. All right, thanks for coming back to me. I appreciate UDX 791 out here off the far west coast of Canada on the Gulf.
Hey, Roger, on that 791. All right, everybody. Out there in the Pacific, you take care. I got another call me there. Let me go catch you over here, Roger.
All right, cheers to you, my friends. Cheers in 73s, and thanks again. 9 UDX 791 Gulf Islands on the site.
Roger, appreciate it, my friend. Take care, 73s. Who's that calling Thompson Morning on the West Coast here? 350, standing by.
351, Florida. Okay, so we do have some conditions, but not a whole lot of conditions. Hill Climber's in there. How's it going, buddy? How's it going?
John 721. Gotcha. San Jose. That Panama City. There you are. You as well.
351, Florida. I just want to let you guys know that my house is will be officially up for sale. There'll be a sign out front in a couple of weeks, right? So we are going to be moving. I've been in this house 30 years, so I just pray the new place we buy off island, we're going to move over to the big island. That's the plan, and hopefully we get good propagation where I move. We want to live close to the ocean again, right? So that's the key. But I'm in a real good spot here. We live really close to the ocean. There's no neighbors around us. It's just a really nice area. But we want to downsize and get rid of the acreage and a new house. And I don't know what type of antenna I'll put up. I mean, I'm bringing my antennas and all my equipment with me, of course. So we'll see what happens. So stay tuned, guys, for updates. So I'll probably be off the air. If this place sells sooner than later, I'm going to be off the air for a bit because I have to pack everything up and move it, right? It's a big job moving. Like I say, I've lived in this house for 30 years now, a long time. And it is an amazing island, but we're going to move off of the island and move over to the planet. And but over the big island where we're actually looking at this island. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can get a good area that's nice and open, maybe a little bit of elevation, but not too high because I don't like too much snow in the winter. And somewhere where I'm going to get out good. It'll be nice. Maybe I'll put up a beam. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, we have 15 people watching, which is good. Thank you for joining in. And 4 thumbs up. 4 thumbs up is better than no thumbs up. You know, it's funny. My other YouTube channel has way more subscribers and way more hits to it than this one. But this one gets more people coming in on the live stream. So I think people that are into CB radio really love these live video gates. I mean, I know there's the old Tube Radio Night. There's Dirty Diaper 21. And then there's Reese, is it Reed? Reed, down there in Carson City, Nevada. CB Lounge 2112. He's got a great channel. And Hill Climber, we appreciate you coming in too. I hope all is well out where you are. Always good to have everybody in there. I know I've never met any of you guys, but maybe one of these days, some of us will eyeball. You never know. I've met a lot of people on the radio over the years, but many, many years ago. EB340 Alabama says hello. We're waving at you, Alabama. Good to have you in there. UDX 267's in Alabama. And I talked to a couple of other stations in Alabama today. So I always like to talk to my friends in the Deep South. A good place to be in the Deep South, especially in the wintertime. It's always warmer in there, down there. I'm on 425 right now. But I don't know how long I'm going to keep this live stream going. I know we're going to be having burgers soon. Greetings from Seattle. That would be close, Skip. Colibri. Flyer, that would be close, Skip. But you know what? On the south end of our island, people can talk to Seattle locally on the mountains. Swampsonia are thriving, Ted. The palms in the ravine are thriving. I was down there with the real estate agent the other day showing her how many palm trees we have growing down there. Because this place is going to be up for sale, right? We're actually going to be moving. So, yeah, the palms in the ravine are just absolutely flawless. There's not even a brown leaf tip on them. It looks like somebody spread fertilizer on them. They're so green. See if I can get back to this guy. CQDX, calling CQ, 9UDX 791. 9UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Calling CQ, calling CQDX, 9UDX 791. 9UDX 791, Gulf Islands. See what Watson putting out. Hello, just testing something here. 791 Gulf Islands on the side. Did you say you were in Florida? Man, you sounding good. Yeah, Jay in Florida. I didn't get your number down there in Florida, but you're coming through. We don't have a whole lot of skip up here, but definitely making it up here from the sand pile off the far west coast of Canada.
Hey, Roger there, brother. You did a good job down here too, man. You don't want to hear that. You didn't want, man. Right in Florida, every day, my friend.
All right, Unit 1 down there in Florida, Maritime Radio. Sounding good, man. Really good sound station. Cheers. 73s, thanks for the comeback. The UDX 791, the Gulf Islands out here in the North Pacific on the side. Cheers and beers. Unit 1, Florida. Unit 1 in Florida. There is Clever Flyer. Hey, Mark is in there. Ted is in there. We got a whole lot of people in there. Maritime Radio. I haven't talked to that guy before. So we got a bit of Florida coming in. Florida. Another place I'd like to be. Another place I'd like to live. Oh, I wish it was easy for me to move to the States, I'll tell you. I'd be in the States right now. Get the hell out of this communist country. We got a leader in this country that just totally sucks. David's in there too. Good to have you in there, David. Ham Radio, KB, SW, WRWY 755, and your ham license is KB35JP. Cool. Good to have you in there, man. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the live gate. You don't have to be a CBer to come in here. You can be a ham radio operator. You can be a shortwave listener. I really don't care. Everybody's welcome on my live gates, right? So always good to have everybody in there. Looks like we've gone over an hour already. Holy cow. We have gone over 1 hour into this live gate. I think the longest gate I've done is about 5 hours. But we're not going to do that today because my stomach's kind of growling. I'm starting to get hungry. And my wife said she is going to be making some burgers. So I got to cut up some stuff to put in the burgers. But anyway, guys, I don't know how your skip's doing on your end. I'm really hungry. Oh, turkey, you're making me hungry. Turkey. How many of you guys love to eat turkey? I love it. I love it. I'm going to flip through the dial a little bit. Okay, it's kind of quiet. I'm going to go to AM. 28.
I got you, big man.
Breaker channel. Channel 2. Breaker channel. See if these guys can hear me. 612 on the side. You guys copy this 612? 612, skip chunky, waving. Breaker channel. How's this radio making it out? 612, skip chunky. Breaker. Breaker. This breaker channel, 612, waving. You ain't listening to me, man. That's channel 2. Channel 1. It's so funny, channel 6, eh? I mean, you go to channel 6 and everybody's hitting you like 30 over. David, I love turkey breast the most, but turkey legs. Oh, yeah. How about with gravy? Turkey with gravy. Do you guys like Brussels sprouts? I don't know if you guys like Brussels sprouts. A lot of people don't like Brussels sprouts. I actually love Brussels sprouts. The best way to do Brussels sprouts is get a cast iron pan, put some olive oil in there, drizzle olive oil over the Brussels sprouts, but you got to cut them in half first. Cut the Brussels sprouts in half, put them in the pan, drizzle olive oil over them, put a little bit of steak spice on them, shake a little bit of steak spice on them, garlic, chop up some fresh garlic, and do them in the pan. Oh, you hate them. Jesse hates them. See, I love them. Oh, they're so good. Then with gravy. Oh, but you try them that way in a cast iron pan. Turkey necks are good too. I actually like turkey necks. They're good. I don't mind them. A lot of people don't like turkey necks, but I'll eat them. Yeah, drumstick. Oh, so we buy these. What did I miss? FaceTime from the G-Boy. Not much. I was talking a little Skip. I just worked a guy in Florida, and now I'm on channel 18 right now. I'm on channel 27185. 27185 AM. I'm just on AM right now, listening to some people complain at each other, causing some H&D. Ever tried turkey heart and chicken? Yes, I have, David. I've actually eaten those before too, but years ago. And you know what? I don't mind that either. And I like liver. I eat all that stuff. What's your food you dislike? I'm not picky. I'm not a picky eater. I will eat any food. I'll tell you what it is. One thing I don't really like is Marmite. It's a English spread for toast or whatever. And when my daughter was living in England, she brought me back some Marmite back in a jar. And she says, Dad, her name's Samantha, Sammy, call her Sammy. She's 29. So when she moved back from England several years ago, she says, Dad, I got this and I really like it, she says. And you either like it or you hate it. So I opened up the jar and I spread some on the toast, and it was the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten. It was absolutely gross. Ugh. Marmite, and it's a British thing and they love it. She likes it. You got to acquire a taste for it. Fried liver and sweet onions. Oh, hey, I got to try that. Fried liver and sweet onions. That sounds good. I would definitely try that. Liver, the liver's supposed to be good for you. Probably high in iron too, I bet. I'll have to try that sometime. I was looking at liver today in the meat section. I would have got 40% off. Not a lot of people like liver or kidney. I mean, Brits eat steak and kidney pie. I'll eat anything. I really don't care. My favorite food is oysters. I love oysters. I had some last week. Oysters are one of my favorite. Absolutely love them. And our beaches here are loaded with oysters. The most disgusting thing I've ever eaten was a bun with crab. Oh, you hate seafood. Oh, we had Alaska king crab there a couple of weeks ago. It was so good. No way. Oh, I love crab, lobster. Just fry the liver ahead of time. Cook and add the sweet onions. So do you fry the onions too? So when it's halfway, I see. Okay, you do. Yeah. When it's halfway cooked, then add the sweet onions. You know what? I'm going to have to try that. I haven't cooked liver for a long, long time. So does liver have to be cooked well? Like, do you have to cook it right through? Or can it be like this medium rare thing? Oh, I eat seaweed too. Yeah, seaweed's good stuff. Our beaches are full of it. And we got dried seaweed here. Wendy buys seaweed. Crabs. You don't like crab meat, eh? How about clams and scallops? Wendy bought some scallops today. Love scallops. Scallops are so yummy. Sort of medium well. Okay, medium well. I'm going to have to try that sometime. Liver with sweet onions. Kimchi. I just ate kimchi again today. I have lots of kimchi. The only food I won't eat again. Oh, kimchi. I absolutely love it. I ate some for lunch. I have eaten squab. I've eaten squab. No, I haven't eaten squab. Have I eaten squab? Yes, I have eaten squab. I ate squab and I ate quail. I've eaten meat well. I like my meat well done. Yeah, I like my medium. Don't forget to splash a little soy sauce over the liver. Okay, cool, man. You sound like a chef. Kohlrabi is making me hungry. Yeah, my wife doesn't like me eating kimchi in the house because she says it stinks. Well, that's what it is. It's fermented cabbage. But I get the hot, spicy kimchi. Just absolutely love it. She buys the big ones at Costco. And matter of fact, I might have some of that right after this live stream. It's good stuff. I'm going to go see if I can talk to somebody here. Let's just see. Kimchi to me is nasty. And it's very good for you, but yeah, it probably is nasty to a lot of people. Oh, do you make your own kimchi from scratch? Nice. I met a lady once in Hawaii, and she made it. She's a Korean lady, and she used to make it from scratch. Her family ran a kimchi company for years and years and years. She's probably dead now, but I talked to her one time when I was walking up to Diamond Head. I love dim sum. That's one of my favorites. We go to that in Chinatown in Victoria. Dim sum. Used to go to the one out in Regalia on Old Scott Road. spiciness. Okay, cool. Yeah, you could kohlrabi. That's true. You make your own dim sum, sticky rice. Yes. I even ate chicken. Oh, I love chicken feet. Chicken feet are my favorite. When I go for dim sum, I don't order one bowl. I order 2 bowls of chicken feet, and it really does gross my wife out. Grosses Wendy out, but she can't eat them. She doesn't even like watching me eat the chicken feet, but I like eating chicken feet. It's the sauce that makes them taste good, right? I've also had jellyfish, sea urchins, the black Chinese eggs, those eggs that they kind of fermented, they've turned black. I've had those a couple of times. I've had alligator. I've had moose, deer, coyote, cougar, bear, goose, duck. I've eaten lots of different things, man. Beef cheeks. I don't know if I've had beef cheeks. I'm not too sure. I was looking at brisket today in the store. It was pretty expensive, but you got to know how to cook a brisket. It was a big brisket too. Oh, the way they do it on the Texas barbecue looks so good. Oh, let's see where this guy is. Let's see where he is. The weirdest thing I've eaten was shark fin soup. Nope, never ate that, but I've heard of it. Chinese do that, and it is cruel, I know. They cut the fins off and let the fish sink to the bottom. How about a DX land? Anybody out there copy this 612? We're fishing for skip out here now. This is 612, Skip Junkie, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. J-Rock is shaking the radio room up here on the Gulf Islands. J-Rock is blowing smoke. 612 waving.
612. You sounding good on the standby network. All right, man. I appreciate that call back. 612. J-Rock back in the sand.
All right, J-Rock, 73s to you down there in Florida, brother. You got a loud sounding station. Cheers and beers from 612 Skip Junkie, Gulf Islands, out here in the North Pacific. All right, J-Rock, cheers and beers, buddy. Wow, good sounding station in Florida. Sandpile, that's channel 18 right there. There's nobody in there except that guy. That's like skip fishing right there. And turkey knees. I've never had turkey knees. Turkey butts. Don't know if I've eaten that either. Also, you can make daikon, radish, napa, cabbage, kimchi, spices. It's good. Yeah, it's very good for you, kimchi. It's fermented. Same with sauerkraut. We eat mountain chicken up here. Oh, mountain chicken. Ruffled. Oh, we have on this one, Hill Climber, we have lots of, on our island, we have quail. California quail everywhere. And we have some wild turkeys here too. And pheasant. There's some pheasant here too. But ruffled grouse. Oh, man, that would be good. So you call that mountain chicken. I don't know if there's any grouse on our island. How nice. Yummy. I've had quail, and quail is really good. Really, really good. There's a lot. Listen to the noise in here. Let's turn that down. Skip is starting to fade a little bit there. We ate mountain chickens up here. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Hill Climber. I guess you pop those with a 22 caliber. Have you tried fermented herring? No, I heard that's really gross. I heard the Swedish, is it the Swedish or the Norwegians eat that stuff? I remember watching an episode of Trailer Park Boys, and they're going around to these different countries, and they went to Sweden, and they got this canned fermented herring. And I remember Ricky kind of like barfing. He was actually tossing his cookies when he opened up the can because he said it really stunk bad, like rotten fish. So I don't know if I would try it. Maybe. I don't know. Depends if I could get over the smell. I got a pretty strong stomach, and I can eat most anything. So I've had pickled herring. Well, pickled herring's good, but I heard the fermented herring, if that's the same one, it really smells bad like rotten fish. So could you imagine trying to stomach something, because you're going to smell it before you taste it. It's going to be kind of turn you off if it smells rotten. I think that's the stuff. But why not? If it's good for you, I would probably try eating it. I would definitely try eating it. I'm game, right? Like I say, I'm not a picky eater. I'll eat anything. I'm not a vegetarian. I eat everything from the 4 food groups. But I'm game to trying different foods. I remember one time, actually twice I've tried bear. And one time I had it, it was really, really good, the bear. And I've tried cougar a couple of times too. Beef heart, I don't know if I've had beef heart. I've had cow's tongue. I baked a tray of stuffing with seafood. It turned out delicious. Oh, lots of clams and shrimps. Nice. I've had ram balls too, more than once. You know, like sheep gonads off the ram. Those are really good. My buddy used to raise sheep here, and he'd kill them, butcher them, and he'd bring me the ram balls, and you fry them, you slice them up, and you fry them up like sausages into discs. Eh? Oh, so good. Put some spice with them. So just like eating beef balls. I'm gonna see if I can get to these guys. Hang on. Breaker channel. Breaker channel. Breaker channel. See if these guys can hear me. You guys copy this 612? 612 in the North Pacific. Pretty quiet.
That's 612 with Gloucester City. I'm here in something.
You got 612 up here on the Gulf Islands waving.
Oh, that's the Gulf Islands. Hey, 926 in the south side of New Jersey. 926 in your garden, waving right back.
New Jersey sounding good out here off the far west coast of Canada. 926 Garden State. 612 Gulf Islands waving.
612, I tell you what, I got a good copy on it. There's one of them get a whole bunch of ash and trash. I did get a chance to talk to Double Tap a little while ago. I think he said he's in the mountains of Washington.
Right on there, 926 New Jersey. Yeah, we're off the far west coast of British Columbia, Canada, out here on the Gulf Islands.
I guess I'm starting to lose you. Old Mother Nature's turning on me. 926 in the garden with a happy wave.
All right, 926 New Jersey. Cheers to you, buddy. Thanks for coming back to me. This is 612 out here on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. We're on the site. Wow.
Hello there, 612-308 New Jersey.
Waving back at you, 308 New Jersey, 612 with the afternoon wave.
I just want to jump back and say hello. You're a little bit low on my side. We're losing you a little bit. Would you, like I said, just jump in there and wave a hand. 308 New Jersey, 612. Have a good one.
You too there, 308. Cheers to you, buddy. I do appreciate it. 612 Gulf Islands on the site. Not too bad. 308 New Jersey. And another one in New Jersey. We got skip coming in from all over, but there's not a lot of it. Not a lot of skip. I got to change the battery in here.
308, 926, knocked up.
308 and 926 New Jersey.
Told you if I was doing any better, they would call me
Is the fishing? Oh, fishing's amazing here. We got 11 freshwater lakes here. We got the Pacific Ocean right around us, man. We got the Pacific Ocean right around us. So we got commercial fishermen here, commercial crabbers, and commercial prawners. 926 and 308.
That's always a good thing, I guess.
Yeah, it's a northwest quarter up there. I actually got Washington State a little while ago. Talked to Double Tap. And you can serve that guy.
1212, break. Swords I'm on the lower channels, but it's been
Just writing these guys down in my logbook.
break 20 radio check.
Still halfway decent shot for under 200.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, guys, just bear with me. Just doing my log here.
Hey, Mr. 182, good evening time.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, the fishing's amazing around here. So we have 11 freshwater lakes on Salt Spring Island. And like I say, the ocean is all around us. We got a poultry seasoning blend and the rosemary. And the rosemary's bad. Really? We grow rosemary here. It grows like weeds here. So we just go up to the garden and pick it. Lots of rosemary. What is the big island you are moving to? Vancouver Island. Vancouver Island would be beside us. Vancouver Island we call the Big Island when we're on the Gulf Islands. So, but Big Island's also Hawaii. So not to be confused with the Big Island, Hawaii. We're talking Big Island, Vancouver Island. Yeah, so look up Cowichan Bay or Chemainus or Maple Bay. Those are some of the places we're looking at, which are right beside actually Salt Spring. We just have to take a ferry across, and the houses we're looking at are actually looking at Salt Spring Island. So we'll be just on the Big Island, right? And it is a big island because it takes about 7 or 8 hours to drive from one end to the other. It's a big island, right? So we'll be we'll be on the southern part of it, like we are. We're on the Gulf Islands right now, and. I just heard him mention my name.
Never heard him. I was forgetting everything I was hearing was Spanish.
Wow. Anyway, yeah, it'll be a big move because, like I say, I've been here for 30 years. I will miss it. The gardens here are just amazing. That's what I'm going to miss the most. I'm not going to miss our house. I like our house, but I'm going to definitely miss the gardens here. The gardens, we started from scratch, and they're gardens that are not the same as everybody else's garden, I'll tell you that. They're pretty amazing gardens. So that's what I'm going to miss the most. But anyway, change is good. Chapter 2 of the life. And the reason we're doing it, like I said, Wendy said, do you really want to do this when we're too old to move? Do it now while we still got energy. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Move out of here while we're still functional. Bittersweet, yeah. And hopefully I'll still get out as good on my radio as I do here. Like, I'm talking to these guys on my Antron 15 feet off the ground. My Antron is only 15 feet off the ground. So not very high. Anyway, I'll show you what we're doing. I'll grab you this and I'll show you the antenna. So there's the Antron. I don't know if you can see it. This is the closest one to me is the Antron right up there, 15 feet off the ground. Then there's an IMAX over there. And then we'll go into here and we'll show you what it's doing out here today. We'll get out into the garden. We'll get out into the garden and we'll just show you what's going on. Wendy, what you doing? You're lighting a fire. Oh, I got to cut up. Oh yeah, I smell mushrooms. So anyway, the garden is looking pretty spectacular right now. I did a live stream out here yesterday. So does that really look like you're in Canada anymore? Not really. I mean, we got lots of palm trees here. It's a pretty palmy place. So whoever gets this place is going to like palm trees, right? Because on this property, there are thousands of palm trees. Thousands of palm trees. Most that I did grow from seed over the years. Oh, I think I just saw it. Did I see a raindrop? No, I didn't see a raindrop. But yeah, so that's the deal. You can see the flowers blooming, lots of flowers. And then back here, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. The dogwood's blooming over there too. You can see the dogwood. That's the native tree, native provincial flower. And then, yeah, it's like a little jungle back there. Lots of pretty cool stuff. Anyway, that's the way she goes, folks. Oh, Wendy's making hamburgers. I'm getting hungry. You can see the dogwood through here. Right there. There you go. There's a view. That's the view I'm going to miss. Wendy and I will miss this view, won't we, babe? I will miss that view. That is a good view. Green all the time and tropical looking. Only going to get that in this part of Canada. Right? Only going to get that in this part of Canada. I'll show you something else out front because I rarely ever go out front. We have 2 accommodations here and there's no guests here right now. So I can actually go out front and show you what it looks like out front. So out front, it looks like this. This is the front of our place. And you can see, I don't know how good this thing is. The camera's probably dirty, but we'll go into here and you can see it looks like, look at that. What do you think? Look more tropical than that? That's hard to believe that you're in Canada, right? Isn't that crazy? It is like a freaking jungle out here, man. It is like a jungle out here. No lie. So I planted these things decades ago. This is a female palm, and it's going to bloom soon. They get fruit on them, these big ones. And the biggest one has been in the ground since 1987, right? So the whole garden is like this. We have cactus, go bananas, everything here. So the Gulf Islands is the mildest, one of the mildest growing areas in Canada. And the proof is in the pudding, right? Proof is in the pudding, folks. There's some timber bamboo beside me. And lots of pretty cool stuff in this garden. So whoever buys this place is going to have a pretty cool garden with no grass to cut. There's no lawn here. I don't believe in lawn. I absolutely don't like lawn. So the whole garden is taken up with exotic plants. I'll show you some. For you guys that like to cook, we have bay trees all over the place. They naturalize. So these big trees up here, those are bay trees, cooking bay. You know, bay laurel. And then you can see the palms in here and here. And then there's a bamboo jungle down there. So this is where I broadcast from. There's bamboo. Huge laurel trees are going to bloom there. And that's the way she goes. And then there's kumquats here. And you know what? I'm in the mood for a kumquat. So let's pick a kumquat. I love those kumquats. So good. So that's what it looks like here. You see the dogwood blooming over there. See the white flowers on it? I wish I could take you out into the front. There's a really big palm tree out front. I'll show you. If I can get, hopefully my connection doesn't go. Hopefully the connection doesn't get lost. I pray it doesn't. But I don't know if you can see through here. Please don't lose connection. Bigger one up there. Look at that. See that one up there? Those are coast redwoods. Those are California redwoods there. And lots of eucalyptus trees. My Tram 300 mag mount on my truck. I don't think I've lost a connection yet. No, I haven't. There you have it, folks. That's just part of the garden. The garden is absolutely massive, right? That's just a very tiny portion of this garden. If you know anybody who wants to buy it, let us know. You know anybody up in Canada who wants to live on the Gulf Islands? Well, like I say, going up for sale. We've already got the listing written up and everything like that. They do, the agents. They just got to put the sale in front.
What?
I'm just talking. I'm talking.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
No. I'm talking to people out there in skipland. Okay, let me get back into my radio room. Back into the radio room. Sorry about that, guys. Let me plug my crappy computer back in. Some guys probably live stream on iPhones, not me. I don't own an iPhone. Do you grow redwoods here, or do you have them plant them? I planted them, Jesse, when they were saplings 30 years ago. We have 3 redwood trees in our garden. They're big trees now. Is there an update on the chainsaw palm? Yeah, I did one not that long ago. It's absolutely beautiful. The chainsaw palm, Ted, is thriving. Beautiful place. Thanks. Thanks for watching there, Colibri flyer. It's like a jungle here, man. This garden is like a jungle. Yeah, lots of cherry blossoms blooming. They've been blooming for ages already. Cherry blossoms. And then there's Kwanzan Japanese cherries blooming. I did a video on my. You can, if you want to see, you really want to see Salt Spring Island and stuff, go to my other YouTube channel. My other YouTube channel is this, JSSI. For you people that don't know, I have another YouTube channel. That's my gardening, exotic gardening YouTube channel. So you can see everything on there. Yeah, we have fig trees. We have pineapple guava. What else do we have here? Loquat, Guatemalan cherry. Yeah, well, there's a fig farm just down the road from us, Ted. Big fig farm. You should see the fig trees there. And then there's olive farm here too, a huge olive farm. They actually make olive oil on our island here. There's an olive oil processing plant on the south end. And the olive farm has about 3,000 olive trees. And they have about 8 varieties of olives. We have olive trees on our property too. I grew them, some of them from seed years ago. They're pretty tough. Redwoods don't grow native here, Jesse. They start southern Oregon coast. Do we have potatoes? Yes, we have them in our garden. We have a vegetable garden, but this year, no vegetable garden. But yeah, we did harvested them all last year. But we're not doing any veggie garden this year because the place is up for sale, so it's not even worth it for us to do it. But we have lots of, we have lemons, we have the kumquat, and then we have some citrus. Have you ever had grew chickens? Yes, we have had chickens. I've had some here years ago, but the raccoon killed them. But when I lived in Langley, we had lots of chickens. We had about 100 chickens. We had ducks and we had geese. I had 5 acres in Langley before I moved here. So we had lots of, and we had cows and pigs and horses. We had cattle, horses, and pigs, right? Hogs. Okay, let's see where this guy is. Let's see where I can talk. How about a DX land? How about a DX land? Anybody out there copy this 612 Skip Junkie, Gulf Islands in the North Pacific? Skip is fading, man. Hey, 5-1 Georgia. Hey, 5-1 Georgia. You got 612 up here in the North Pacific. 612 Skip Junkie, Gulf Islands, North Pacific, waving. How about that RC? How about an RC 612 Skip Junkie, waving?
I don't know if it's so good. One or two of y'all that are coming in together. Got everything all gobbled up, no doubt about it. 5-1 Georgia, and I'm standing by for somebody to clean up my radio.
Hey, 5-1 Georgia. Hey, 5-1 Georgia. 612 Skip Junkie, Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. How about that 5-1 Georgia? How about that 5-1 Georgia? 612 Skip Junkie. 612 Skip Junkie, Gulf Islands, waving. No, you're not hearing me. Everybody's trying to get back to 5-1 Georgia. Let's see. Hey, 5-1 Georgia. How about it 5-1 Georgia? How's this 612 making it out? 612 Skip Junkie, waving. Hey, 5-1 Georgia, 612 Skip Junkie, break. No. 5-1 Georgia. Ain't making it back to him. Is North Delta hardy enough to grow chickens? Oh yeah, you can grow chickens and you can have chickens in Delta if you're allowed to. If your neighbors, depends how close you are to your neighbors. I mean, chickens will go anywhere, but are you allowed to? Does the government permit it there, like your bylaws? That's the thing. I mean, here we can have chickens because we have acreage. There's farms all around us here, right? But in Delta, if you're in a small lot, you might get in trouble for raising chickens because your neighbors might complain. So where I'm going into a smaller yard, I'm probably not going to be allowed to raise chickens. Yeah, so here we can have anything we want. I can have a horse out there if I want, or cows. We do have 2 acres here. So, but there's lots of sheep down the road from us too. There's a sheep farm. I hear them every morning, making lots of noise. Lots of noise. That guy sounded like a hoodlum. He did. He sounded like a bit of a gangster. Hang on. How about it 5-1 Georgia? How about it 5-1 Georgia? 612 Skip Junkie, North Pacific. How about that 5-1 Georgia? Hey, 5-1 Georgia, 612 Skip Junkie, Colin. Skip is fading, man. Fading out.
Take that handkerchief. I went down an hour, 2 hours ago. Hey, you always send me good to Carolyn?
Not much on sideband.
Right. You too, don't you?
Channel 25. He probably was a gangster, Jesse. I'm sure there's gangsters on there too. There's one guy that's a rapper called he calls himself the Prime Minister. Prime Minister, and I'm trying to think what his name is. He's a rapper. Oh God, I'd have to look it up now. and he's on there. He's actually a rap guy, and he's on the radio.
Was talking to over there. I just couldn't pull him out through the noise. Yeah, I'm about some new clothes. I don't like us no more.
Let me look this up. Trying to think of his Sir Mix-a-Lot. That's it. He's his son. Okay, Prime Minister. So have you heard of hey Jesse, have you heard of Sir Mix-a-Lot? Oh, hang on. Have you heard of Sir Mix-a-Lot? That's the Prime Minister. Maybe it's Trudeau's after he wears blackface. Yeah, so Sir Mix-a-Lot, the rapper, is a CBer. So he's actually, you can hear him on once in a while on Channel 6. Sir Mix-a-Lot. Crazy, eh? He's on the radio, which is pretty wild. Well, I think I'm going to pack this in pretty quick. Let's see. I'll see if I can get any South Pacific skip. Hang on. Rigger channel, 612 on the side. Rigger. Rig channel. Starting to fade. Oh, these guys are fighting. Channel 38. CQDX, 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. CQ 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Very quiet.
You said you liked it. You said it was good, and now you said it wasn't good. It don't matter whether it's good or what. It's the truth. You saw it, boys. Penises didn't come out. Your balls didn't drop. And, you know, it wasn't.
Not a good one. Not a good one to listen to.
Go ahead and send a big wave across the whole entire bag.
Oh, well, I think I've done enough skip talking for today. Wow, it's actually him. He's from the long before time. Yeah. So he's actually on the radio. And JB, Little Kiwi, good to have you in there from down under New Zealand, 41 Division. Good limbs and joint winning today. Yeah. Have a good one, Hill Climber. Yeah, I'm going to roll out of here. I'm going to go for another maybe minute, and then I'll pull the plug and help Bendy Wendy in the kitchen down there. She's wearing leopard skin today. It actually looks good. Wendy brought this leopard print stuff. I says, go for it. Just wear it. She actually looks good in leopard print. Not a whole lot of people wear leopard print these days, but hey, if you can wear it, go for it. She looks good in leopard print. So anyway, literal leopard. Yeah, leopard print. It's fake. I mean, leopard skin, leopard print jeans, leopard print shirts, leopard print. You know what I mean? So not literal leopard. It's not real leopard. It's just dyed, right, to look like leopard. I thought you meant their actual. No. Jeans. You can buy leopard. Google leopard print jeans or leopard shirts, leopard print shirts on images, and you'll see what I mean. The Flintstones, yeah, right. They would wear real ones. If there was leopards back in the day when there's dinosaurs, I don't think so. Anyway, guys, cheers and beers to y'all out there. I'm going to roll. And, hey, Dallas, yeah, you just tuned in. I was just about it. I'm shooting a bit of skip in here, but there's not a ton of skip today. It's kind of sporadic on the band. This channel happens to be booming in. I'm going to, let's see. Pretty quiet on most of the channels. Channel 11 right there. Anyway, good to have you in there, Dallas. Good to have everybody in there. Thanks for tuning in. I've been streaming for an hour and 40 minutes. And we've made a few contacts here and there and everywhere, considering the conditions aren't the greatest. This guy's booming in, though. This guy's smoking in here. You know what I'm talking about? He's booming in this guy. He's booming in here. Had lots of Northwest today, Oregon, Wash, Alberta. Oh, wow, cool. Yeah, I didn't turn it on till later. I was out busy today. And then I got some, a few contacts here. Alabama, I talked to Tennessee, Florida, Hawaii, Maui, and then early this morning, Scotland. And then I just kind of turned it off and went outside and did a bunch of stuff. So I wonder if I can get back to this guy. I'll tell you what I'm on right now, Dallas. I'm on channel 11 AM, breaker channel 612, Skip Junkie breaking. How about a DX land 612, Skip Junkie North Pacific? Hey, Dallas, I'll go up to channel 43. Dallas, go up to channel 43. See if we can hear each other. 43 lower sideband. I'll call for you. I'm on channel 43, 435 lower sideband, Dallas. I will call for you right now. UDX 347. Okay. Listen for me. You might not be able to hear me, but I might be able to hear you. I'll turn up the volume. I'm running my Antron right now. It's only 15 feet off the ground. CQDX. How about a UDX 347? How about a UDX 347 Tennessee 791? UDX 791 Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. How about a UDX 347 Tennessee? How about a UDX 347 Tennessee? UDX 791 Gulf Islands, Colin. Nothing yet. Channel 43, 435. Duck Killer Clyde, where have you been? 435. Yes, Dallas, 435 lower side. But good to see you there, Duck Killer Clyde. Wonder what happened with you. I thought maybe you moved away or something. You're still in there. Good to have you in there. And say hi to the better half. But nice to see you are alive, well, and kicking. Oh, hang on. How about a UDX 347 Tennessee? UDX 347. How about a Dallas? UDX 791. Not hearing anything yet. It's very quiet here on the skip. UDX 347 in Tennessee. UDX 347 Tennessee. UDX 791 North Pacific. That's quiet. Nothing. I think I might hear you in there. How about a UDX 347? We're listening. 791 on the side. Nothing yet. I hear a little something in the background there. I'm not sure if it's you or not. You don't have palm talk as often. You're chasing turkeys. Got one. Oh, nice. Need to get a big tom. Turkey. Love it. I know Jesse's having turkey for dinner. I did a live stream yesterday on Banana JSSI. I did actually, I guess, an hour and a half live stream or something. Yeah, I think we might be moving each other's needle. Yeah, I can't. And I got a static level in there, Dallas. That's it. There's a bit of QRM in there. So let's see. Well, maybe there's a better channel we can go to. I got about 4 bars of static. I got 4 bars of static in there. I'm going to go to my bigger radio. I'm on channel 555, 555 upper sideband. You can try there if you want. 555 upper sideband. Try that. Yeah, maybe I'll hear you up there. Anyway, good to have everybody out there. Man, talking about this food is making me hungry. Duck Killer Clyde has been turkey hunting. One little Jake so far. Well, you will get the big Tom. He's out there waiting for you. Well, not necessarily waiting for you, but you'll sneak up on him and get him. No doubt. I wonder what those things dress out at. Like, what does a big turkey dress out at? Like a wild turkey. And wild turkey is going to be better than a store-bought, barn-raised turkey, right? It's like a free-range turkey, but probably one notch above that even, too. A wild turkey. I've never had wild turkey. I've had free-range turkey. 12 pounds. Okay. That's okay. That works out good. 12 pounds, that's a nice sized bird. Often Wendy and I will buy 10-pound turkeys, and they're good for the both of us. And you eat those for a couple of days, and then you make turkey soup out of them. So 12 pounds is a perfect size for a couple of people. And turkey soup, and I'm sure the meat is amazing. I can't even imagine how good it tastes, man. Oh, yeah, nothing like turkey. And once you've tried a free-range turkey or a free-range chicken, it's hard to go back to the regular ones. We were buying free-range chickens. Someone said wild turkey, Dallas. Duck Killer Clyde up there in Oregon. He said wild turkey. We have wild turkeys on Salt Spring. You know that, eh? I shot a YouTube video of them one time. They're hard to see. They're very elusive. And one time I was driving down this back road, and I've seen them, but times where I haven't had my camera, and then they'll take off into the bush. But I was driving, this was a few years ago, and I'm driving up Stewart Road, and there was a bunch of wild turkeys. So I shot a video of them. Oh, hang on, here's somebody. CQDX, calling CQ. This is 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands in the North Pacific.
CQDX 2NY140, listening 560.
CQDX South Pacific, CQ South Pacific, 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. He's gone. So there are people up on 555 Dallas. Daytime living. Oh, are you on a different you're on Dallas is on a different shift. Duck Killer Clyde, all dark meat on wild turkeys. They're Rio Grande variation right on. Oh, nice. So nice, man. I like dark meat too. Talking about my favorite wild turkey made in Kentucky. Made in Kentucky. Oh, we have many wild turkeys every day. Wow. Yeah, no, we don't see them around here much. I've seen them several times since I've lived here 30 years, but they're around. They're around out there, but they're elusive, right? But I happened to get a video of them one day. Like I say, when I was driving, it's like I couldn't believe it. There's some wild turkeys walking down the road. They're pretty good size too. CQDX calling CQ. This is 9 UDX 791. 9 UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific.
791. This is 2NY140, New York.
2NY140 New York. You're sounding Q5 on the Gulf Islands.
Yes, QSL, you're sounding great over here in New York. I'm 5 miles from the Atlantic Ocean.
Okay, roger on that there. By the Atlantic, we're on an island. We're on the Gulf Islands, so we're surrounded by the Pacific Ocean off the far west coast of Canada.
QSL, what was your call sign?
9 United Delta X-Ray 791.
How are you this afternoon?
Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. A little cooler today. Yesterday, we're up in the 70s, and right now about 58 degrees. Kind of partly cloudy out there, Roger. Looks like propagation's changing. Are you still out there, New York?
On that last over, so I will say 73s. God bless you and your family. Good to hear you on the radio again.
All right, take care there, my friend. Cheers to you out there in the Empire State. And good to chat with you again, my friend. Have a good evening. 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands, QSX. Faded just like that. There's a gate. It faded just like that. That's how fast the skip comes and goes. Of course, getting up at 310. 2NY 140. 2NY 140. 2NY 140. 2NY 140. New York. Just logging them, guys. So that's the way it goes with the DX here. Not a whole lot of it, but enough to make some contacts. And that's what's most important. Enough to make some skip contacts. I have a 15-minute commute and start time is 6:30. 15-minute commute. That's about how far it is for me to work, about 15 minutes max. I live 9 miles from the parking lot at the Armory. 9 miles. Yeah, I'm about let's just see, 6 miles. I don't know, whatever 10 kilometers is, 10 kilometers. I'm not too sure. 10 kilometers? Maybe it's 7 miles, something like that. But and like I say, I only work part-time. But I won't be working part-time soon. If our house sells, I will not be working at all ever again. So our house is for sale. And if it sells, we're moving on. Ever thought of getting into ham radio? Back in the day, I did. Back in the late 1970s, around maybe 1980, I was studying for it, had the books, everything. And then it just kind of fell by the wayside. I was so busy with other things in my life when I was a teenager. And I never did. But I mean, I have so much fun talking on this radio. And I talk everywhere. I mean, I talk all over the world on this thing. Here, I've talked to so many different countries, talked to every state many times and provinces. So, no, I don't think I would now. Probably the Big Island, Dallas, the Vancouver Island next to us, the Big Island, right? If I could move to Tennessee, I would, but I can't. It's not that easy for me to move to the States. But then I could open carry. I like that idea. But the Big Island, and we'll be looking at Salt Spring Island. So the house is going to be listed. The real estate people were here the other day. We wrote up the listing. We paid them their fee. They took tons of photos. They're here for 3 or 4 hours. Tomorrow, the guy's coming back with a drone, doing drone footage of the property. And if it sells, I mean, who knows how long it's going to take to sell? We're not in a hurry to sell. But when it sells, the plan is to buy a newer house, downsize on southern Vancouver Island, the Big Island, we call it, we'd be looking at Salt Spring Island. We'll basically be looking at this island. That's what we're going to do. We're going to head over there and just make it easier. Life will be easier. And, it will be able to travel and there'll be no upkeep or anything. Like, this is 2 acres here. We don't really need it anymore. We don't need this big house anymore. It's just the 2 of us. So that's the plan. So we'll see what happens. I've talked to Japan from Maryland on 10 meters. Cool. That's pretty good. I've talked to Japan on 11 meters. You can see my video gates here. I got video gates of everything. This morning I was talking to Scotland. I talked to a cool island not that long ago, about 1,000 miles from New Zealand, called Niue, N-U-I-N-U-I-E, I think that's what it is, island, a remote island in the South Pacific. And I've made a couple of contacts with them now. But yeah, these radios go up into 10 meters. These go up to, I think these ones that one goes up to 32 megahertz, starts at 24. So they go up and down and all around, but I don't talk up there. Fly to Mexico, purposely get caught crossing the border and get in free. Yeah, no kidding. Isn't that the way it works? What? That's crazy. Ticket to Tennessee, cell phone, medical. That's the way it is in Canada too. Absolutely ridiculous. And that's the way it is. Unbelievable. The government that's running this place is so corrupt, just like the guy that's running your place. That's the only thing I don't like. That's what I don't like about Canada. I don't like the government. I love the U.S. I don't like Biden. I can't stand the guy. And that's the thing too. You could come in here illegally too, and you'd be in and probably get your ticket into Canada. It's unbelievable. Medical card, some money, a cash out card. They do the same thing here, buddy. It's absolutely ludicrous. I don't know who makes up these stupid rules. Well, the stupid government makes up the stupid rules. right? So basically, what I could do, I could actually take a rowboat. It'd take a while because we're right across from Washington State. We're right across from Washington State, and I could take a boat over and become a landed immigrant in Washington State. I've talked to that's it. Yeah. That's it. Niue Islands. That's the one right there. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I got a couple of video gates. I mean, when I talk to people, you can see my video gates on here, right? I talked to Russia not that long ago. It was about a month or so ago. I talked to a Russian station. I forget the division. I write the division in there anyway, but I forget what division it was. But I did work a station in Russia. And I have talked to Russia before, but it was a long time ago. It was back in the early 1980s, right? So Niue Island, that's it. I'll come up there illegally and just tell them I'm identifying as and hook. Oh yeah, no kidding. That's the thing. You can identify as anything you want now. I could identify as a 4-element moonraker. Isn't that crazy? Isn't it? What's this world coming to, man? It's just so messed up. I'm so not into this woke nonsense and identifying as this and identifying as that. And you know what? If you're born a man, you'll always be a man. If you're born a woman, you'll always be a female. That's just the works. You're born a male, you'll always be. I don't care what you do to your body, you're still a freaking male. But you know what? A guy can throw on a dress now and identify as a woman and walk into a women's washroom in Canada. You're okay to do that now. You can't harass the guy. I tell you, I'd be pretty upset if I had a young daughter, maybe a 6 or 7-year-old daughter that was in the girls' washroom, and I saw a man go in there wearing a dress. I wouldn't be too happy about it. I don't hit women, but I'd probably hit him, right? Because he's not a woman. I've talked to Asia and Europe, Russia, 10 meters. Cool. Nice. Russia on 10 meters. Yeah, I listen on 10 meters once in a while. I have 10 meters in my truck, too. It'll go up into 10 meters my radio. I've talked to Asia many times and Europe, yeah, lots of times, South America, Caribbean. I mean, I've talked all over the world, all over the world on this thing. But yeah, no, I could get my ham license, but I'm not going to because, I mean, I got everything here and I talk everywhere I want to on this. Maybe a little bit more challenging, but that's okay. Hill Climber 73. I've been talking on 10 meters to Russia all Europe last 3 months. Been really nice. Nice. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and that's the thing. You're going to probably get more skip on the ham radio, on amateur radio, right? When our skip is probably dead on 11 meters, you're probably more apt to find something on the ham bands. I'm extra licensed in the U.S., so I have access to all bands. 6 and 10 meters. I have this radio too. This little rig too. These are pretty cool. You know these little bow fungs? These are nice little radios, aren't they? I like these. 40 meters on cheap dipole. Oh, cool. Right on. You guys, do you guys have a bow fung? These are pretty neat little radios. You get a pretty good range on them. There's no mountains in the way. We got a lot of mountains here on Salt Spring Island. Lots of mountains and lots of hills. But still, we got a pretty good distance here with this little bow fung. I bought this one in the U.S., and when I bought this one last year or the year before, it came with a two batteries, an extra battery. It came with a microphone, and it came with this extra antenna right here. It's a pretty cool little rig. I actually listen to the radio on it a lot, FM radio, but I'm very happy with that. I try not to buy too many things made in China, but unfortunately, sometimes it's hard to get away from it. It really is. Sounds like the skip has kind of died out here. Turn that off, turn that off, turn that off, turn that off. I think we're pretty much done here for the live stream because I know Wendy is doing a barbecue. And so I'm probably going to have to start those barbecues up. Extended job, but I still have plenty of elbow room. Cool. That's cool. Maybe at my new location, maybe I could do that. I'll have that much more time at my new location. CB is like the bar and the grill. I talk to whoever walks. Yeah, yeah, I'm kind of like that too, Christopher. I just talk to everybody, and it's not so, I don't know if it's not that formal, not that strict. I'll talk to whoever walks in and are welcome to hams. Even join in. Absolutely. Yeah, that's the way I am too. It's just I find maybe ham, and I have nothing against hams, but maybe a little bit more strict. I don't think I've talked to Saudi Arabia. I work both sides of the fence. I tell people I'm a rare redneck, and I'm a redneck too. We get along good. I'm totally a redneck. I do have a redneck, and it's not from the sun, but I am a redneck. So we get along real good. We think the same way. We are like-minded, critical thinkers, right? We question things. But you never know. Maybe at my new location, when I move over to the Big Island, maybe I'll get into ham. I don't know what the future holds, right? And I have nothing against hams. I think it's kind of cool. Get a nice icon or ICOM or a Kenwood or something like that. Or I could even use this. I could even use that radio, but it's not going to go as low as I want it to, so I'd have to get something else. I have a DX302 ham shortwave receiver, which goes 0 to 30, right? But no, it would probably be kind of fun, and I'd probably have a good time on it, shooting, working DX and going to those DX contests. But I do have a lot of fun on Citizens Band radio, 11-meter band. I have since 1977, and I've talked to some pretty crazy places just on small antennas. Like right now, I was using on the RCI 2970 DX an Antron 99 antenna 15 feet off the ground. And it's amazing where you can talk on that thing. And even in my vehicle, crappy little Tram 300 Magnon on the roof. I've worked Europe in it, Australia, Hawaii, all over the place. New Zealand in that little antenna. 20 meters, you can talk all over the world every day. Yeah, that's pretty cool. 20 meters is 16 megahertz, right? Is that right? Is that what 20-meter band is? Is that like 16 megahertz, something like down there? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that where it is, or is it 14? Somewhere down there, right? It's way down there, right? And these radios don't go that low. My radios don't go that low. But yeah, I know it's a thought. You never know, David. I may do it. I may do it. Like I say, years ago, back it was around 79 or 80. I had books. I was studying for it. You had to do code, Morse code. I didn't really like that stuff too much. I did buy an oscillator, and I was practicing all that stuff. And you had to do schematics. Now I think it's like a multiple choice question test. And, you just got to do some studying, and it probably wouldn't be hard to pass. Yeah, 14 megahertz. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. You know what I mean? I think that's cool that you're into amateur radio. And, then you can put up like a 3-element Yagi tri-band beam or whatever, something like that, whatever you're using. And, talk the world, right? And I know you can run mega power on there illegally too. Well, a lot of people run mega power on 11-meter band, but you shouldn't. 11-meter band really isn't regulated anymore. I mean, I think if you're causing major problems coming over your neighbor's stereo and interfering with their TV sets and they complain, then FCC or DOC, whatever you want to call it, Department of Communications, are going to come and bother you. No code anymore, even in Canada. Good. I didn't like that code stuff. It's just like not much. I know people use it. So, I could probably write the test. Got to bail out. Hey, have a good one in there, Dallas. Sorry I didn't hear you and you didn't hear me, but next time we will make contact on here. Dallas has definitely made some of my video gates. So anyway, I'm going to roll to you guys. I have to get help Wendy with dinner, and because I'm dying for a hamburger. I got bursitis, man. It's just killing me. I'm in so much pain right now. It's like all in here. Oh, man, I pulled something or it's bursitis. It's just freaking painful. Right in there. Oh. Anyway, guys, 1,500 watts is the legal limit. Okay, cool. I mean, there's guys that are running way more than that on 11 meters, which is unreal, right? But they do. I talked to a guy one day who's running 8,000 watts. It's like, holy crikey. Imagine electric bill. Anyway, hey, take care, Christopher, David, Dallas, everybody else out there that joined in this live stream. It was really a pleasure to have you in there. And I will see you all next Video Gate live stream. This is a live gate in the U.S. 1,500 watts is legal in the U.S. I'm not too sure about Canada. You'd have to Google it. And they're running way more than that on ham 10 meter too. Oh, are they really? Wow. I bet they are. But you look at BBI, Box Builders Idaho. He's building these huge linears for people, thousands of watts for 11-meter band, right? I mean, there's one called the Skullcracker, and I know the Prime Minister, Sir Mix-a-Lot, has one, and that thing's probably like 5,000 watts or more. I'm sure Motormouth Mall is running mega power too. Mega. I bet she's probably running 5,000. 8,000 is way more. Oh yeah, absolutely. 8,000. I got a video gate of me talking to that guy. He was running, I think it was 8,000 watts. He says there's 8,000 right there. 8,000. I mean, the meter on the house, the hydrometer would be going like this. It'd be wearing the frickin' bearings out in it. It'd be the exorbitant, the bill that you'd be paying for electrical 8,000 watts, unless he had his own generator. Okay, have a wonderful day, David. Thanks for popping in there, buddy. Anytime. anybody's allowed in here. Anybody can come in here and comment. Ham operators, CB operators, shortwave listeners, I really don't care. You're all welcome. You know what I mean? Anyway, cheers and beers, everybody. Hill Climber, good to see you in there as well. Thanks for tuning in. UDX 347. We had Duck Killer Clyde. Who else did we have in there? We had a lot of people in there today. Jesse was in there, and Ted was in there, and a whole bunch of people were in there. So goodbye to everybody, and thanks for joining in. David, catch you later, David. Been a slice, buddy. Anytime. We'll see you all next live gate. Hit your notification bell so you know when we are doing live gates. And if I hear you out there in DX land and I make contact with you, you will get on the gate. All right. And a lot of you guys have been on my gates. I'm glad I made it back to where was it? It was Partridge. Justin Partridge. He made the video gate, which is totally awesome. He's never made one of my video gates before. I happened to go on 395 while I was doing this. He made it on the live stream, and he made it on one of my video gates. So that is really awesome. All right, guys, take care, everybody, and have a good night. I'm ready for my hamburger. Cheers to you. Shaka wave. From the Gulf Islands.